Onivia, League of Legends highlights.
Completely molds the way you play the game, the way you have to respond to how this is. But I think one of the biggest things, if you can't execute on it, side of the wave here. Nio maybe playing a little bit less confidently there. We do see him just trade down pretty heavily.
This is exactly what we were talking about. This is the different lane priorities. Xiaoxu trading well here. This is going to look very different as soon as the next empowered Q is up. But is he going to survive through to it? There it is.
The Q heal. Nice slice and dice. He's going to go for the W. Flashes. Oh, he gets it. One more Q at the knockback. Here's Nio, though. He wants to flash, get the kill here. He's going to not hit the W. The burn, the auto attack. It's enough for first blood for RA.
Oh, and Wei can't hit the knockup either to potentially get himself into a position.
To go from pressuring Wei to up to top side to pick up a kill. Not too shabby. Now, we do have both objectives up on the Rift, and you definitely don't want to be giving objectives over to Bel'Veth in any sort, especially later on. But you see LNG are just going to go ahead and start up the Dragon.
Again, level 6. Careful, Dominus for ult.
Zika is going to be in a little bit of a slice and dice situation here. He's getting low. Nio's coming up to claim another kill. And you were talking about fried Crocs. Well, we're about to get a little bit more of that. And RA are eating good tonight. Another kill goes to Nio.
Oh man, Nio getting really fed off this top side, and that is a problem. What is Brand good at? Punishing low range that determine the early laning phase. Not for Jinx, gets that push in. LNG haven't really managed to get much out of it. They've managed to get that control, they've managed to get some vision, but not much beyond that. Ults again in top side, no Dominus this time.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was going to say. He doesn't have Dominus. He's getting a little bit low, and there's a solo bolo for Xiaoxu, and a third death for Zika.
Gets a bit of a helping hand for the first way to steal away a couple of camps or look for a dive. Dive would be quite dangerous. I really feel like it's just better to start hoovering through these camps as this Bel'Veth. Might have lost the opportunity though.
I'm curious at the lack of priority around the Grubby Tubbies, but we'll see a dive anyways, so they'll just take down Xiaoxu under turret and make it out alive with a giant minion crash down there.
Xiaoxu not able to get himself out with a flash or use the CC to lock down for a kill. So it is a pretty good play there. Gala just going to run down soon.
Gala just under turret outplays him. Oh my god, Gala.
He might have overstayed now though. Vikla, he has the jump, he has the flash. Gala, what does he do here? Does he execute what happens here? Xiaoxu should not take this. You should have given the kill over to Assume. I don't think that would have been execute. I think maybe he was worried that the timer would go through. If they could have gotten that kill gold over onto Assume.
Vikla down there to start up the Dragon. I was going to mention earlier kind of the lack of priority around the Telegrubbies for LNG, because with Bel'Veth it's just a perfect synchronization. But it looks like they just want to try to contest this objective pickup here. Mega Death Rocket goes through, but the Dragon secured by RA. Here comes an engage on the Xiaoxu, who's about to take another death. He's going to not go down after the flash at the burst.
Oh, the Brand damage!
The explosion there as well, and Assume picks up the kill, his first of the game. As a charm comes through, maybe baiting Scout it.
Explosion over to 3 different members.
Yeah.
Big damage.
That was a really big engage. Xiaoxu giving his best Spider-Man impression there as LNG looked to take first turret on bot side. They did give a lot up for it, but they have like a 20+ CS lead for Gala, and now first turret for him. 575 smackaroos right there as Hung. Buddy, you're on the wrong side of town here. He's going to pop his escape plan, but he's going to explode as Nio gets the kill.
Yeah, that blast plan was not particularly helpful in that one.
Really good in these team fights, comboing up and going in with the rest of his team. Hung on low enough HP means that Scout will have to take the leading charge in here. You can't really go through Xiaoxu, and that's why the charm onto Nio, that's important. More damage like that can set this Brand up to be very, very vulnerable in these team fights.
Problem is, Gala doesn't have any mobility, and Xiaoxu being so big is so scary. You look at that damage comparatively, and you just can't do anything. Look at that! He's gonna all out him! Luckily, Hung is right there to try to save the day, as Zik is gonna pop Dominance after the TP is in. Scout's still there to fight, but Xiaoxu's taking a 1v2, and he's a monster! He finally goes down. LNG strike on the other side too, but here comes Vikla to try to make a difference. The flash plane flashed out of, and here comes Vikla! Big Vikla under turret. He's gonna rocket jump his way to safety. Unfortunately, Assume will go down to the death screen, and it is chaos, Nymera.
Yeah, you might think that the Rift is green because of the Chemtech. I think it might be turning red.
Got a lot of gold in pocket. Sadly, he's not building towards my favorite item in the game, Mojo Soul Stealer. He hasn't got himself the Dark Seal.
Boo for
I liked
you.
I like to think that the Dark Seal is like a little library card. It helps you get the book later. Either way, he's got himself a lot of golden pocket all the same. Can he utilize it? Flashes away already. It's a good start for LNG.
Assume still has flash. He will not burn in the end. Death charge come through. Mega Death Rod. A couple ultis from LNG, but they get a lot of utility out of that because they can also take the mid-outer turret. Now Gall is excited, and the engage is coming through from LNG, and it's about to get real exciting if you're a chillin' as they try to single down Xiaoshu, but he already gets the carry from Gala. They do end up taking him down, and Weiwei will get his reset, so he becomes a big Belveth, and LNG lose their carry.
LNG don't have any deaths. Things are working out quite well for you in terms of the angles that you're choosing. Gets another key charm in that fight as well. You can see though that Gala is being kind of left out a little bit as LNG, when they're going forwards, they're sometimes much harder to do that. It's much more prevalent when you could just build a stopwatch and sit on that when that was an item. With the Seekers, you have to invest a bit more gold, but still, in this one, more than fine at this point. Where's Scout right now? He has teleport. The fight's happening. Where are the teleports coming? Here it is.
There it is. He's right in the middle of the fight. If Hung can survive, that's really big. Assume's going to go over with the lightning crash. Gala's in a lot of trouble now. Vikla going over for him under tower here, and Gala's already gone, but you got to look at Scout. He's the damage dealer now. Xiaoshu's getting low. He's going to all out his way out of that one. Scout gets locked down. He's going to go golden with the Seekers, and now Weiwei's going to town with his resets, but it's not enough. It's the double marksman composition coming alive for RA, and they're going to smack down LNG.
The first pick comes from Rare Atom, not from LNG, and the cleanup comes soon after. Dragon and Soul Point will go to the side of Rare Atom. Mid lane Outer Tower will go to the side of Rare Atom. And reminder, folks, Rare Atom have already taken a couple of games off of some pretty big teams recently, particularly that game they won versus FunPlus. They do have themselves some big items. You can see that RA, though, they are pushing over into the enemy side of the map for one of the first times in this game. Vikla, how ballsy are you feeling? Charm lands.
Looks like he's going to be feeling pretty confident there as the explosive charge is going to go off. Scout does still have his Spirit Rush available. RA, we're collapsing over here. Assume's on 3 items, so he's really big right now. And LNG fear themselves under the fight of the turret, cannot take it. And RA take an outer here.
They're starting to get themselves back map control. We had a chat about how LNG had got the 3 outer turrets first, and that gave them map control. RA, they slap back with that one fight, and they start off the Baron.
The health bars just really aren't there, and it's not the Baron that RA won, it's the fight they want. Xiaoshu's gonna go straight in onto Gala. He's fighting him too, slice and dice his way. No, he does in the end, the triple knockback as well, and literally everyone but Scout is gone from LNG, and that's a big purple worm awaiting its been strong. Any AoE fights, any big 5-on-5s, they will have the advantage now.
If LNG can get themselves a good first kill, to allow Jinx resets. Maybe that can work out for them. Xiaoshu now caught out.
5v1. Xiaoshu, can he outplay them all? This is the entire fight of LNG being put his way, and he does end up going down, giving a reset to Weiwei, and getting Gala a little bit excited.
Xiaoshu.
Scout goes golden, though, fearing the engage from RA.
Okay, so what's going to happen here? This will be Soul for Rare Atom, but they don't have their front line. 35 seconds until Xiaoshu's back up.
5v4, Weiwei's feeling a little bit spooky. Hung goes in, just completely obliterated off the bat. As now that AoE starting to come into effect here, and Vikla wants to step forward. He flashes away. Double marksmen are going to cut down Sika, and Assume has assumed the position of carry mantra as he's going to get flashed on by Gala. He goes down. Gala's really excited, but Vikla's about to go in. No, Nayo, you've got to do it. Oh, it's going to be a full trade. 5 for 5. Everyone's down.
You have to jump in there. You can't not jump in because he'll chase you down otherwise. Gala does go down luckily at the end for Rare Atom, and now we're back on the board again. This time though, much less summoners to play around. No flash for Gala, importantly. No flash for Assume and Vikla either.
They're going to go straight in. Charm connects on Xiaoxi. Xiaoxi's already going down. They need the resets. Gala's excited now. Weiwei can't hit it. He goes down. Now 2 members are gone. And Vikla wants to step forward, but maybe he stepped too far. Gala is getting real excited. He's got shots on Assume. It's going to be Gala all day long. As 2 kills go over to him, it's still Nayo and Xiaoshu up. They will focus the dragon, and a soul goes over to RA.
Oh, Gala really wants... We've split sides of the map. LNG, they push up mid lane, which will give them an easier entrance into River, but they're still doing it blind. Once again, looking to see.
They burn it so fast.
It's going so fast.
This is what happens with the double marksman here. Scout's just gonna go straight in, as he's gonna burn down to a crisp with the explosive. Now it's Nayo that already claims the bear. Things are falling apart for LNG here. Hung's gonna try to get a re-engage in, but the rest of RA are streaming. More flashes are coming out, and deaths are coming through. LNG, they are gone off the face of this Summoner's Rift.
Oh, rare atom, they burn bright like magnesium. And this atom has well and truly burnt LNG to a crisp. LNG only need to win a single game today, but they're not going to be finding it in game one. Scout missed his flash charm. Gala could not position for the fight this time, and the multiple carries of rare atom storm towards the base.
They are on the cusp, and they are gonna do it. That's a golden Scout that's about to just be a golden statue now. As he goes down, RA strike first and strike hard in our first game of the final day of the regular season.
Where has this rare atom?
Here we have the rumble that was locked in for Xiaoshu, and it looks like the volley bear jungle with the rel support.
LNG.
So, long range threat from RA. Jump forward as the Callista, the rel goes forward.
Bears before when I was a zookeeper, but I do know they are hungry beasts, and Nayo is scooping up. It would be really cool, actually. I never got to work in that section of the zoo. I got to work with the wolves, which was cool in its own right. But, you know, Bears
he has done his absolute best to not die in this mid lane, and he has succeeded at that. But, God, he's not getting much value for his money in this chase very early on. I think one of the big things which I had questions about coming into that's an ult trying to catch up Vigler. This could be good damage here. He might just kill him.
Wait, Bramble smash to victory. First kill for LNG.
Oh man, Vigler overstays. Become a drying pan. It's just how you use the tools which you have. Use it over your head to protect yourself from the rain. Use it to bonk someone over the head as well as alright. Go down towards the bot side of the map to see if they can do some bludgeoning themselves. But Weiwei is here. He doesn't have ult for the next few seconds.
Scout's on his way. Hung misses the engage. That's actually so big. Now RA take full advantage of it. Nayo, he's going to flash out of the hammer, and the re-engage from Shouse, he's big. Now Victor's running rampant on the back line, and assume he's going to rend his way to 2 kills. Here comes Zika, though. Can he make the difference? He's going to find 1. RA are starting to walk away as Zika finds 2. Can he get a 3rd? There he is! But Vicla will stand tall and pick up everybody!
It's happened again, Mazel! Everyone dies! Everyone but Xiaoshu! As we saw even in that bot lane played, Zerkin can buy up a lot of time when he's got the Dominus running, and he keeps getting empowered Qs. If he gets these 3 kills and uses them well, we might see RA struggle to kill him off tanks inside of RA to shrug off that poke.
And we go back to the conversation of how LNG approach these fights, right? They love approaching objectives after RA are already there because they have so much spacing and at least a lot of range to go with the poke.
This early game. Don't think this is the patch where the Barmy Cinder was changed to do the base damage. Still might be, actually. Need to go check that out as well. But either way, there was a chance where earlier in the season you sit on Barmy Cinder and then you go towards other better tank items.
Yes,
maybe not. Try not to do that at all, folks, ever, actually, thinking about it. Things you've learned from the LPL stream. Grab the wheel of the car you're a passenger in. Xiaoshu trying to be the driver in this play, but he's teleported on.
Ooh, Scout's in a lot of trouble, though. He's heated up, and he's going down. That's Scout out of the fight. And they are completely trouncing LNG's map movement as he's going to try a 1v3. Zika will be turned into some skin boots by RA.
It's going to be Xiaoshu finally getting involved in things.
Fight for pride to finish off the season. They are not in our playoffs, but they have the utmost spoiler role here for LNG and forcing them into the first round of playoffs. And this feels a little bit more akin to some of the moments we've seen at the beginning of the split from LNG.
You know what's even more hilarious about that? Because Weibo are the team sat below them, Weibo will have gone from like 12th up to 6th in 1 week of play in LPL.
Love
they
that.
would be the beneficiaries of this play. Now you've got the Herald, 6 grubs coming in towards this lane as well. You can see that Scout is pushing towards top lane. They're trying to avoid this.
Ooh, Vikla can't get the charm engaged. Depth charge coming through. Now Fate's call going to be pulled, but they got the damage done to the turret, and now RA are out of there.
Yeah, but Scout is still pushing topside. How much damage is he doing towards this? Is a full inner turret. So, good extra value. What were we saying the gold lead was a little earlier? 4,000 or so. Now a little under 3,000. So they've closed out a decent amount. But now with the Makai ult gone, RA is champion. did pick up the hubris there as well. The thing about Jace is that you're very likely to get high kill participation. You get one chance kill, and then you get to keep that up for your second and third shock blast after that point. It's the only real Jace I've seen building this
on
hubris.
them in less than a minute. They'll try to transition some of this topside pressure through mid lane into the bot side fight. But again, they are a composition that likes to come into a fight after RA are already there.
Nio off vision. He's caught Scouts!
Oh, he does get him. Now, Scout playing very safe. Here comes the slam down as now the real focus is on the Chelsea. Scout's trying to get away over there. Chelsea's going to go down. It's a trade through, but RA, they're looking forward to taking the rest of the members of LNG. 3 fall for just the 1. And now RA can force the Baron, potentially?
I think they can. They have it away from LNG. What have they got to play with? No flash on Scout. They don't have the mark out just now, but I think that without the equalizer RA, they don't really want to pile into this. They're being very careful because they don't have their summoners right now.
Zika's looking on the other side. Now Chelsea's going down to the Chains of Corruption. Here comes as Nature's Grass. RA realize they don't need to give their lives for it, and it'll be the Dragon given over to LNG. Maybe they just take the lives of LNG instead. As Nio gets 1 kill, he's stepping forward. Look at Vikla. He gets a big charm. Here comes the equalizer on the way out, and that's a red carpet of death. As Assume with the flank of the Callista! He's gone insane, man! RA have completely trounced LNG!
Where the hell did this AD carry learn that you're meant to flank on this? We have ourselves that Sim HD flash going out to save Weiwei. But that'll just be...
I literally was just watching him the entire time. He just walked the entire way around Dragon Pit. What a Chad.
I love this so much. All right, back out onto the map. They have themselves the Baron for another minute. They managed to push in the waves yet again. They'll be able to get themselves that mid lane inner turret, which they fought over a little earlier. Can they get themselves the full top lane inner turret? This one might just be a chunk. No, it will be the full one after this. No response in time. Scout trying to split the map yet again. All right, they have really a lot of people would not have expected out of them. They're starting to show up really towards the end of the split. I'm now kind of sad we won't see them until summer. This has been a great series from them.
Chains of Corruption coming out here. Nio. He is moving out of there. Chelsea's pretty low. Okay, some of that poke really starting to hit here. Fate's Call coming in. Zika has popped dominance, is on a flank. RA need to find their way out of this one as Nios is able to find an escape. Xiaoshu just gets taken out to a shutdown to Scout on the other side. RA with an escape plan here out of the bot side of the map. I don't know if they can. LNG have the cutoff. Oh, they actually turn on the Hung. Okay, they get 1. Vikla gonna flash out here. Nio trying to stop the rest of LNG. Moving forward. RA trying to get out. Re-engage.
Here we go.
Coming out from Chelsea. And it's starting to get chaotic, but LNG love it. They'll take a couple heads and now move into a bit of a fighting position here.
Oh, it's an overstay from Rare Atom around the inhib, which just leads to an extended chase.
Immediately called for the chase down, though, out of it because they knew that they had the angle here. RA, though, they all turn. And now we look back at live. There's an engage that's on the horizon here. LNG were positioning, but the Dragon coming up now. RA want to force a fight before it here. Now, Weiwei's going to pop the draft. Engage, they actually got him. Assume is down. The Magnet Storm is not going to do anything in LNG. They have woken up from their slumber. The Chillin was hungry, and it smells blood!
Fantastic hook from Hung. Catches out Assume, who didn't have the flash. It comes up now. It wouldn't have had it for that fight. And LNG, 2 fights back to back, will make sure that RA are not going to cleanly walk away with this game. They're even in gold now. They're going to get themselves even an objective bounty beyond this. They have that because of the Dragons being taken from Rare Atom. They're going to get themselves bot lane in a turret, get themselves the Dragon, potentially get themselves mid lane out of turret as well. Carries right now, well, they don't have flashes. Once they come back up, they can be a lot more aggressive. All right, they need to try and punish that if it's all possible.
God, that's 4.5 items for Scout, though, with the hubris as well that's been stacking. Like, that is so ridiculously scary once you get a kill in the playoffs. You definitely want to achieve that one here. And you can see they've woken up from what would be a deadly slumber in the first, I guess, game and a half. But now Scout maybe going to be put back into sleep as now he is completely out, and that is everyone sending his way. 950 smackaroos to Nio.
Okay, so just as the Baron buff wears off, Scout goes down and he blows his flash. And remember, those flashes, you get a charm. He has a flash charm potential. He might have to walk over vision, though, to get it.
They wanted to try to catch Scout while he was looking for angles through the pit, but now they don't really have an angle. They will be spotted out. Vikla on the other side. The poke starting to hit on Xiaoxi. Zika in the bush there, waiting to go in. Dragon getting about half health. Xiaoxi's going to give his ult there. Stormbringer coming in. Vikla's in the pit now. They try to get onto Gala, but they can't. And now RA's attempt has been rebuffed. LNG, they will find more, and they might even be able to clean house here. Xiaoxi taken down, and now Xiaoshu, the only remaining member, might be caught in some alcove gaming as a triple kill had come across for Scout. He might be looking for a quadra. Nice little flash, but there it is. Scout is an angry kitty, and they're going to flash in mid lane and try to take game 2.
Scout withstands the early pressure. A dozen ganks goes his way. He only dies to a bot side skirmish, and he comes back to life in the late game. LNG only needed to get one Nexus in this series to secure themselves a skip of that first round of playoffs and get towards the 6th seed, and they'll achieve that right here.
Congratulations for RA.
It's 1-1.
Last time we saw this
Now or
comp
never.
from them,
Rare
it was
Atom
Nio
versus LNG.
striking at
Game
perfect
3.
timing into LNG. Now the Lee Sin for Weiwei. He's going to have a little bit of fight back towards that.
All of them. I think he just prefer to be more active on the map right now. See if he does ward hop out after this point, whether he sticks around for all of them.
And I'm surprised to see Nio. He had obviously a big clear going from bot to top, but not able to put any pressure up there where RA have. Oh, big catch out here as they will take down Xiaoxi. Oh, the anchor's going to be enough for first blood for LNG.
The Ignite goes down, and I immediately know that these are gone. He doesn't have vision there. Sees that there. Won't have the Q to gap close now either. Nice cooldown's coming up. There was a chance that Hunt could go up.
Level 6 advantage. Dominus pop by Zika. He does have a little bit of a move to go on the turret here if he wants to. W crash, not going to be there, and he does get the pressure on Xiaoshu at least.
Needs to be careful here now, though. Rage Bar's still ticking up. That's the great thing about the Dominus. Gives you so much rage, and Power W could end up going through to a kill. He's one more being for 6, and he might just be safe. Yeah,
He's just got 6. See, RA, we're making a play bot side, though. They collapse 4 onto LNG. Gala going to get some decent damage on Xiaoxi. Can't get out.
Flash.
And here comes Scout as well. Nice little knockback, but Xiaoxi will be carved up yet again for another dinner for LNG. Now Scout looking for it. Has Charm available. Will end up hitting Vikla here. Gonna flash out of the anchor. Really big buster shot from Vikla, and he makes it out alive.
Let's see if Weiwei can now make use of that goal, which he's been gifted by his team.
Gala made diamonds out of nothing in that first game on the Jig, so hey, I don't know. Maybe we'll see if give him a piece of coal.
They don't have that gold just yet. So RA, I don't think they can look to be as decisive as they were in earlier games.
We do have the episode 2 of Telegrubbies coming up, and Weiwei is going to face check the bush there. Charm connects, Sonic Wave connects, Kick connects, everything connecting. Mega Death Rocket goes a little bit wide there, though. Maybe Cass cursed it. Scout going in. Scout pulling back. He's going to go down to Nio. Burns him alive.
It is once again playing on the knife's edge, and Scout
around. We do have a dragon coming up in sub 30 seconds.
Nios unseen towards bot side right now, walking towards Weiwei. Q lands on him, the stunts miss. Weiwei.
He's in a lot of trouble though. The hook comes through, the kick is there, and he's down. Gala's real excited. He's got a grin on his face, and now he's moving in. Scout's gonna hit the charm, and that's fried up beef for you. LNG go out in the lead.
Xiaoxi falls again. Hung does go down in games. This time though, LNG walk away with it. Extra gold over to the carries of LNG. Weiwei. Really, really strong with that Sundered Sky at this point as well. LNG more than willing to fight. They get themselves 2 dragons. It's an important moment for them in the Kraken Slayer and the Vamp Scepter. Doing some work against Scout. Vikla also taking the bone plating, so he's going to jump in a bit more aggressively. He's got Panthers on the bot side of the map and side of Nio, but here comes Hung as well. He has Flash, but he's forced to play. Yes, they can!
Vikla, Depth Charge with the charm, all that CC, baby, and Scout picks it up.
Vikla not able to buffer out of that one. Goes down easy as you like. Xiaoxi now kept in River. He has Flash. He's probably going to be forced to blow that one as well. Weiwei's going to keep up the chase, but not for much longer, so keeps hold of his Flash.
More. As that Sonic Wave's going to hit, it is going to be the Unbreakable pop. The Rift Herald charge at mid lane with all 6 Grubbies as Grubbageddon is upon RA.
The Zerg Rush comes in towards it.
He's got it, I believe.
He's leaving the play! Where are you going, Hung?
No, he's driving it into the turret. Let's go! He did it! Hung, you get the driver's license. Anybody ever
have chunked down the enemy jungler before the dragon spawns, so Hung I'll take it back. I thought he was going to just bail on the play on bot side. And now Vikler is left alone here too. He's probably going to die. Dangerous moment for him.
That's really unfortunate, and that'll be multiple catch-outs now of him. He does get brought down. They're trying to give it over, and Wei is the one that grabs it. Now RA with the counterplay on the other side. That's going to be the TP coming in, though. Maybe they can get the play here. Xiaoxi, he's down. Scout can clean this one up. Assume is gone. That's going to be a double. And now Scout with all those spear rushes. He can move forward, but he doesn't know where Nayo is.
He doesn't want to go just blindly into Valorant to Xiaoshu. He only has a little bit of duration on the Spirit Rush left, and it's actually just one up. He could be in a bit of danger here. Turret shot lands. Q3 does too, though.
Scout, don't get killed by the solo here. He gets the solo. Nayo here flashes out of the charm. Scout trying to make a major play here for LNG. As they do end up finding him anyways. Nayo gets a big old amount of gold. That's a huge shutdown.
It's a shutdown, but Scout takes
there. Sorry, don't have a way of getting up there. They have to push out mid lane as well with Vikla. LNG looking for it. Nayo gonna spot everybody out. Ooh, Lollipop not going
no
flash.
Way.
And now he's gonna go wide with there. He goes down as well. Nice little resets here though for Gala, who's getting a little excited as maybe trying to get that reset for him is the biggest portion for LNG. Now, Zika, he's in there. And there's that excited Gala. Scout's going forward, point blank. That's 2 kills. Oh, we're gonna find him a third. And that's huge as LNG wipe RA and go straight for the Baron. It's LNG with their Infernal Soul gifted over to them.
That's exactly what we were saying. RA, they have much less tools to get onto the not the Kai'Sa, the Jinx on the other side. Besides maybe the Kai'Sa being really strong in the late game. It's just not easy for them to shut down Gala compared to it was in their game 1 victory against them. Even then, Gala had a good shout at it, so in a better game stands the reason he's going to do even more damage. Hits that W, the Infernal Soul on those W, so dangerous. There's an ult from Xiaoxi, no flash, he's going down.
He is completely gone, and now Gala just gets to take that excited nature straight into the turrets and snowball that into a potential victory here.
So LNG gonna walk forwards. Baron buff still here, taking down the inhib. We'll just refresh that get excited once again. There it is. He has the increased attack speed. These towers are not long for this rift.
This is insane. As the rush from the 6 grubs helping them out a little bit, they will be rebuffed. Try to move down to the bot side. A Nexus turret's about half health there as they now just pounce straight onto Vikla. And RA, you gotta start singing your 07s and going down with the ship because LNG have roared to life in this series. They'll do a mini reverse sweep and they'll take down Xiaoxi for a little bit of beef to add on top of it. 1 more kill, 2 more kills. Gala's gonna find 3. LNG have found everybody and they'll end the season in regular split at 9-7. And they are a tough opponent to be going up against in the second round of the playoffs.
They buy themselves a ticket away from the first round outside of that brawl between the 7th